Being a resident of UAE, this is undoubtedly the most joyful and the much awaited time of the year, the holy month of Ramadan. Ramadan
Ramadan
Kareem.
Kareem!
I am not a Muslim. Observing fast for one day during Ramadan is something I started 9 years ago out of love and respect for this country, which is our second home. So join me as I share my Ramadan routine for the day. Ramadan is a time for moral and spiritual connection with Allah and His divine grace, a time for self reflection, contemplation, and purification of thoughts. So, the first thing I do at day start is to pen down my intentions and gratitude. I take a moment to remember all my friends who could be fasting along and send them my good thoughts. Even before that, the first thing I do is putting away all water bottles out of sight just to avoid sipping by mistake. There are certain other things I do just to keep away from external influences, like putting away my phone and other gadgets, and instead spending my day reading religious texts without much restricting myself to anything in particular. I prefer to stay active and disciplined through the day, finishing up my chores, attending to tasks that I would otherwise be postponing, catching up with friends and neighbors, taking a drive around the community to refill the Ramadan fridges. This is my husband's fourth year of fasting. Seeing me do it with all my heart, he decided to accompany me. I offer all five prayers. I sit in the silence of my conscience with the recording of the prayer in the background, with all due respect, as I am not familiar with the precise movements that are required to be carried out during the prayer. The little one joining in with all her innocence in all that we do makes our day a whole lot lighter.
Let's give light to Dubai first because in our country,
Show me now like to Dubai. Hola. Say it again.
Okay, it's okay.
Show me
This
like to
is a
Dubai.
funny, it's a very funny experiment, yeah?
And now for the best part of Ramadan, bringing together family and friends for a happy, hearty meal. In normal times, we would invite friends and colleagues over, which we are missing this year due to the social distancing situation. So we start to prepare for iftar for just the three of us. And before we know, we are hurrying to get the table ready with our ears on the Maghrib prayer. Maghrib is the end of fast prayer and signals the breaking of fast. Bismillah, with dates and water. This in itself gives such a feeling of fulfillment. We take a break to soak into this priceless moment. Then comes the rewarding time, the must haves for iftar. Lots of fruit drinks to rejuvenate and the big dive into desserts. I take a break to offer my prayers, but the bigger meal awaits. Beating the circadian even for a day has been quite a thing, so the stomach refuses to accept much.
Because that's
Mama
the
will
way
tell.
they wish. Okay? It's not happy Ramadan. It's Ramadan Kareem.
But what truly makes Ramadan special to me is the feeling of acceptance and accomplishment for having played a small part in contributing towards the larger cause in the universe, a new definition for liberation through the pure act of deprivation. Ramadan has given me the ability to step into the discomfort of my own situation, to take a step back and identify the correction points and perspectives, to stop and look around to say thank you. Thank you for everything that's just around me without being judgmental. And last but not the least, tasting the food on our plate instead of eating it mechanically. With this feeling of pride and gratitude, I end my day with Isha, the last prayer of the day, paying my due respect to these aspects of religion for making us the better us.
Ramadan Kareem!
Ramadan Kareem.
Ma salama. See you next Ramadan.